What's up, you guys? This is Rob from The Gay Guy Plays, and today on The Daily Grind, we're going to be talking about all of the games that I play when I need a break from Warframe. So I really wanted to do a video like this mainly because of the fact that I feel like there's this weird stigma in the Warframe community that Warframe needs to be like your be-all end-all, that it needs to be like the sole core game that you play, and that Warframe is doing something wrong if it can't fulfill every single one of your every desires. Now, as you guys have known before, I've kind of referred to Warframe as like my bae, you know, as kind of like my long-term relationship video game, right? But even in long-term relationships, you have to look outside of your relationship for some form of fulfillment as well. You know, you still need your friends, you still need your family. To some people, you need your spirituality. And in this case, I love Warframe. It's something that I will always return to. It's something that fulfills me at my very core. You know, it ticks all of my boxes. I like to shoot things. I like to make things explode. I like to customize things. I like little kitty cats and little doggy poos. I love all of that kind of stuff, and I think that that's really, really fun and really cool. I love all of the mechanics that happen in the game, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be the only game I'm going to play for the rest of my life. As you guys know, as of recently, I've been playing Dream Daddy, and it's a dating simulator, and it's not, that's not the kind of game that I really like playing, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it. So I kind of wanted to create this video because I've talked about the games that I've played offhand, you know, but I wanted to actually show you guys the games that I play aside, because it's speaking about it on one hand is not necessarily showing you guys that I actually do play other games, and I also listen to other gaming news, and that's why I'm kind of you know, when y'all badmouth DE for doing something, trust me, there is a bunch of other shitty things that are going on in the game community. Y'all just need to be paying attention. I come back to DE and I'm like, oh, you're not dramatic. Oh, you're not trying to squeeze every drop of money out of some of your players. Oh, you're actually trying to fix the problems that are in your game, and you're listening to your player base. I'm like, isn't that fantastic? And then you go to other games, you know, because when I go to other games and I play other games, I'm like, I see you. I see what you're trying to do. It's okay though, I got my bae at home waiting for me where I can log in and just start shooting the place up, and I will be alright. But you and me, we can spend 20 minutes together. Alright, so before I jump in, I do have a little bit of a disclaimer, and I kind of wanted to put this out to you guys so that you guys are completely aware. A lot of the games that I like have a lot of crossover into Warframe. For all of these games that you will see me play, yes, I play bots. I enjoy PvE just like I enjoy PvE in Warframe. I like games that have a lot of mechanics and a lot of synergies that kind of work together with ability, with character abilities and all of that kind of stuff. I like builds. Those things always kind of appeal to me. I like skins and customizations. Those also appeal to me. And I know this sounds kind of strange because I said that, you know, Warframe is my long-term game. I also like games that you can jump in and jump out of, very similarly to the Warframe system of missions, where you can literally just get into a mission, finish it up in 5 to 10 minutes, and then move on with the rest of your life. So that's something else that you will see similarities to in the games that I enjoy playing when I want to take a break from Warframe. So let's jump into those other games. So after a long day of dealing with YouTube comments, there is nothing better than jumping into a couple rounds of Arena in Smite. Now, for those of you who don't know, it is a third-person MOBA-esque type of game. There are some game modes where you literally have the typical 3-lane kind of things where you need to push minions and take down towers. But my personal favorite is the Arena mode, where it's just a big fucking arena where you battle it out and you try to get minions into the other person's hole, whatever you want to call it. Now, one of the big things that drew me to Smite is they actually have a really, really cool, I guess you would say, pay system? I forget what it's called, financial thing, because it is a free-to-play game, and much like League of Legends, it does have champions on free rotation. However, if you make a one-time purchase, it unlocks every single god that it currently has available and will ever create. So on day one, if there is a new god that becomes available, you'll have them right there for you to play with. Now, of course, that doesn't unlock any of their skins. There are no customizations beyond just that initial one, I will show you right here. Cullen. Oh, look at this man right here. See, you can tell why I kind of like this game just a little bit, right? Looking right, looking tight. But as you can see, there are a lot of things that you can kind of purchase, but the only thing is you'll either need to do it with gems or favor. Now, clearly when you get into kind of like the higher ranking stuff, you're not able to purchase all of them, I guess you would say, without using gems. There are just some things that you have to, basically, kind of like in Warframe, there's just some things that you're going to have to pay plat for, and unfortunately here, unlike in Warframe, you can't trade gems. You can earn like little bitty gems for daily concurrent like logins, like back-to-back logins, but literally it'll take you forever in order to get like enough to buy a good skin. There are lots of skins out there that are just kind of meh, but there are, you know, a ton of skins that you can't get or are just completely exclusive. Like you can see this one right here, the Enchanted God skin, is 400 to unlock, and unfortunately there's no way for me to get that unless I get like daily concurrent things. But can we just talk about this real fast? So there are some amazing characters in this game that really like make me laugh out loud. One of my favorites is Chang'e. She is, I guess, like the goddess of the fairy of the moon. It's like cool cultural stuff from different parts of the world that I'm not as familiar with, or I probably should be more familiar with. But she literally dances enemies to death. You can dance enemies to death. I fucking, like, that pulls at my heartstrings. Who else was there? There was Ratatoskr, who is possibly one of my favorite characters ever, and he throws nuts at people. He's a little squirrel that throws nuts at people, and he literally says things like, "Hands off my nuts!" And I just can't. Like, look at these like adorable little outfits that you get. He's like in a freaking little, he's in a little kigurumi. The furry thing is in a kigurumi of another furry thing. He's absolutely adorable. So the skins definitely kind of like make me laugh. The characters are really, really fun. They like putting out some hot men's. You know, we got some hot men's in here. Some you would say are hotter than others. You know, like this one, you get a good look at. It's not all just jiggly boobies. You know, they're equal opportunity for their, you know, sexing-ism. I don't know what to call it. Sorry. That kind of stuff, but they have amazing characters, they have amazing skins to go with them, and they're a whole lot of fun to play. So let's go ahead and jump into a bot game real quick. Actually, before we do, I wanted to point out something that I thought was absolutely amazing about this game. They actually have something called like the God Builder, which is fantastic, because I don't know about the rest of you guys, and I know that probably in standard games people are like, nobody uses the God Builder in actual games, Rob. Well, guess what? I don't play actual games, I play bots, and I just play this game because I want to smack the shit out of bots, and if you have an issue with that, you can kiss my butthole. But the way that this goes, for anyone who's ever played other MOBAs out there, you know you have like this big item store and you're like, ooh, I don't remember what to build, what should I make, like I don't know what are good things for this character. Well, what you can do ahead of time is you can actually go in and you can look at all of the items that are available and decide, alright, well maybe I want something that has physical defense on it. And then you can kind of look at all the stats, and the cool thing about it is you can actually look at how the stats pan out before you actually go into the game. And then when you get into the game, it automatically buys that shit for you. And it also has something which is very, very similar, which is the ability part of the God Builder, which literally lets you pick out your abilities before you get into the game. So it actually purchases them in order for you. I'm lazy, I'm tired, I'm exhausted when I'm playing this game. This is what I love about this, because of the fact that I don't have to think. I can just jump into a game and just start crushing things. I don't even, when I go back to like the little fountain well area, whatever you want to call it, home base, I literally just walk in and it's bought for me. And when I level up, the skills just automatically level themselves up in the order that I want. That is a good feeling after you've had a hard day's work, especially if it's a stressful day's work. Alright, so we are now officially in game, and one of the things that I desperately need to point out real fast, ooh, you gonna die, who's gonna die, is the fact that I am currently playing against bots with bots. So what that basically means is the whole team is bots. Oh, I shouldn't have used that. The whole team is bots, including my own team, and this has made me have a bigger respect. Ooh, I really want that person. Oh, I really want that person. Oh, I really want that person. But this person's gonna come after me instead. It's okay. I can outduel this guy. I'm not worried about this guy at all. See? See, it threw my nuts at him. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. I'm coming after you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, Wolfie boy. Yes. Let's see. Is someone still following me? Yep, there are a couple people still following me. So you just turn around. Boop. And you knock them down with your nuts. And then you run after them. Oh, and you take them down too. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to get all of these minions into... Oh, that's not my team person. Ooh, run! Run, 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 run. Don't die, don't die, don't die on camera. Go, 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 go. Thank God. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to get our little peoples like right over here and to go into their opposite hole, which we're not doing the greatest job of right now, as you can probably tell, because we are actually losing. Even though, I've got a good amount of... Oh, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Up. Okay. Whew. Let's see where we can go. Let's take care out of Wolf Guy. Fenrir, this is the guy that I'm actually dressed as right now. Nuts! Ah! Destroyed by the Nut God! Okay. Let's try to get this girl. Whoop. Gotcha! Alright, I'm feeling good about myself. I know, I understand that this is bots. But still, I'm allowed to feel good. We're pretending this is after a hard day's work of a Warframe. You know how that can go. But yeah, we're just trying to get our minions into the little holes. Every time we kill them gets us points, and every time our minions go into their portal, we get points. So you kind of have to keep this balance of, no, you don't, no, you don't, no, you don't, no, you don't. Get off them. Get off, get off, get off. Yeah, eat it, eat it. You eat it too. You eat it too. Get out of here. Get out of here. Run! No, not on camera. Ooh, come on, come on. Yes. All right. So that about does it for Smite. It's a really awesome game just to jump into. It's a free-to-play game. You know, you can have that initial kind of investment where you get all of the gods for free. The matches go from anywhere from like 15 to up to 30 minutes, but I mean 15 minutes isn't really the worst, you know. If you've got a really good group, you can actually barrel through arena pretty quickly if you know what you're doing. It's fun. There are tons of skins to be had that you can purchase if you want to go with gems and whatnot, but overall the characters are great. There are lots of men to drool over, and for all of the men's out there, the actual men's, not the actual men's, but the straight men's out there, there are a lot of women to ogle as well. You know, you can sexualize everybody in this game. So that about does it for this one. Let's go ahead and jump into our next. So funny story for this one, my desktop is usually nasty and gross, and then I realized that this was the only way I was going to be able to capture it. But I'm not actually going to say too much about this one. As you guys already know, League of Legends is a free-to-play MOBA that goes into 3 lanes. It's the standard MOBA that was actually there with like Dota 2 and all of that kind of stuff. There are tons of characters in there. There's a lot of cool mechanics that kind of interact with each different character. Me personally, if you guys are curious, I like playing support, ADCs, and brawlers. I'm not really good with, like, you know, all of the mage combo stuff, but like my recent love has been Rakan. Of course, you know, Half Naked Man always makes me very, very happy, but he's really, really fun to kind of like dash around the battlefield with. Who else do we have? I loved Singed, and one of the big reasons behind that, and this is kind of like what I love about League, is there are some characters that really just have very, very different modes of play. So, you know, a lot of the times when you're playing with certain types of characters, it's like either bash their brains in or either shoot your weapon at them. With Singed, his primary thing is he's got like this potion toxin thing on his back that leaves like a noxious trail, and your whole game is to literally leave this trail, leave sticky goops in places. He leaves sticky messes, and he flings people into his sticky messes, and he just like literally has them sit in this toxin poison thing. I love the fact that that can be a thing in this game, and that the gameplay can be that different. You know what I mean? That's what I really, really enjoy about that. Of course, there is Sona, and for those wondering, yes, I do own her freaking DJ Sona skin. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, this is another thing that kind of like feeds into my love. And for anyone wondering how I get these skins and whatnot, you know that Coke Zero addiction? Yeah, you can use your Coke bottle caps to get yourself riot points in game. That's fucking right. And then you can buy 6 skins like DJ Soda. And one of the coolest things about the skin is you can actually swap into different modes in the middle of your gameplay, and it will change the music that she is playing. That's right, there's like a rocky version, which is this red one over here. There's like a more chill version, which is like the violet one, and there's a more kind of like dancey housey. You see, this is the more chill one. She's like chilled out. I fucking love that, and I love the imagination that goes behind those skins. But I also like the different characters that you can play, such as Tarek, which we all know. The gemstone defender. He can actually like defend his team with gemstones, and he says things like fabulous. I'm not sure. I really don't know all of the memes that come with this game, okay? I don't know all of the memes that come with this game, but ooh, and then we have Lux with, and this is the thing, I bought her Elementalist Lux Skin, and we're talking about really, really cool skins. This is a skin that evolves as you play, and you combine elements like you do in Warframe to create elemental combinations, but instead of using that to affect your actual gameplay, it affects your outfit. It's like Fashion Frame on a whole fucking new level. It's like Chroma and then extra. It's like Chroma with another step. So I'm really, really into this, and I love all of it, because that's the thing with League. League has been around for such a long, long time, and they've really been able to flush their champions out. So they have a bunch of different champions to play that can do a bunch of different things. So like you have Lux, which is a caster that like slows things. There's like Kled, who rides on this like freaking lizard thing. And literally you have 2 HP pools. One for the lizard and then one for Kled. And then you have a moveset for when Kled's on the lizard. And then you have a moveset that's when Kled's just on his own because his lizard took too much of a beating. Like, the mechanics are really what draws me to League of Legends, and I love the fact that you can play lots of different characters and have lots of different experiences, which is kind of why I like and appreciate Warframes that are a little bit different. I know that we were talking about that before. They're like, well, this isn't optimal. Well, guess what? It's not always about having optimal. It's sometimes about having something a little bit different, a little bit fun, something unique to play instead of playing the same game over and over, kind of like with Jace. What you can do is you can swap stances, and he goes from this ranged stance to this melee stance using this cool like hammer thing, and sometimes you want to swap to get yourself some movement speed so you can dash in your melee form and you can slam them, and then you swap back, and then you toss out this gate, and then you fire the thing through the gate because they're trying to run away from you, but then you hit them with the ball thing and there's a lot of damage. Like, that's what I love about League, is that you have so many champions to choose from, and they've had so much time in their history of making this game that they've been able to kind of you know, stretch what they can do. Now clearly I play bots in this too. So don't get mad at me, but that's what we're gonna do in a hot sec. As always, because I am a terrible YouTuber, I lied. Let's go ahead and talk about their payment structure, their financial thing where you buy things. I don't know how to talk about this, but legitimately this one's really, really simple and easy. When you go into games, you earn something called IP. IP can be used to purchase champions. So as you can see here, there are 2 different currencies in game. One is IP, which is something that you earn in game, and one is RP, which is the kind that you purchase. So think of RP as like platinum, and think of IP as like credits. So here you have the option to kind of like, you know, earn a lot of credits, like grind out a lot of credits. And when I'm saying grind out a lot of credits, I mean like it takes a while. You get your first daily bonus, and if you had a good run, it's about like 200 credits. I guess I'm gonna put it that way. But in normal missions, I'm Warframeizing all of this. It is actually like you get like 40. So when you see some of these characters that are 6,300, that's actually pretty gosh darn expensive and takes a lot of grinding to get up there. A lot of the champions themselves I will buy with credits or IP. And then I will buy their skins with RP, because the skins, the only way that you can get the skins are through RP, so I kind of don't want to waste RP on something that I could buy with IP just by grinding it out. So don't worry, everybody on Warframe saying, you know, Warframe partners, y'all get everything handed to you. You don't know how to grind. Baby, I know the grind. I just grind in different games. Okay? Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do and how we can help our teammates in this game. I kind of want to go up there and help the volley better. But yeah, no, the thing about this game is these ones can go for a little bit longer than usual. As you can see right here, I'm actually playing support, and I'm very tempted to just jump right in. Can I, like, yep, my Ashe is just going right on in there, so, I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in. Bitch, please. Ah, that's right. That's right. Yup, let's charm them both. Charm them all. Oh, they ran. They ran. Yeah, I got him. All right. Not really the intent, but, you know, hey, listen. It worked out in our favor. It got a little tense there. League is one of those games that's very hard for me to kind of, like, comment on and play at the same time, mainly because of the fact that I usually try to focus on what's going on, even though it is technically just a bot game, and we really shouldn't take it that seriously. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Up. Okay. Okay. Wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. Need a little health. Need a little health. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna charm him. Oh. Oh. Can I get her? Yup. Yup. Yeah, good job. Okay, I'm gonna count that as a good play. I did good. That wasn't terrible on my part. I think all of my plays today have been pretty freaking bad. But at least that one was mildly interesting. Alright. What do we got? What do we got? No, don't hurt me. Yes, heal. Yes, look at that. I'm getting heals in. The team is run, 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 run. All right, up. There you go. Good job, team. Supporting everybody. Give a little love to everybody out there. Whoop. All right, cool, cool, cool. You're good. You're good. Oh, I like this. This is a good feeling. Oh, I missed them. I missed them completely. But it's okay. So that pretty much does it for League of Legends. I won't say that it's fun. It's something that you do have to invest a little bit more time into, and I think that's kind of like what I was taught when I was playing League. Oh, who do we want to give fun and love to? Let's be nice to Ashe. There you go. That's kind of like the one thing that I learned a lot from with this game is what grinding is, how much time it takes to grind out stuff, and makes me appreciate like Warframe and the fact that it relies a little bit more on RNG, and I know that can be frustrating for some people, but at least with this, it's like you get tiny increments towards an end goal, and it feels like a crawl sometimes. However, the mechanics of this game are super fun. They've just had a long history of making characters, so because of the fact that they have more characters, they have to get more creative with how their characters work, and that's what I really like about League of Legends, is because of the fact that they have really like dug in deep and, you know, really tried out a lot of different things with their champions and their heroes, that they've been able to kind of like really expand what their champions can do, other than I hit things, things explode, things die. Which, you know, I'm not gonna say, I feel like Warframe is in that space right now where it's slowly breaking out of that. Like, we see champions like Octavia, where you literally can just throw down her abilities and just sit there and just be invisible and chill and dance for a while. Or Holo, who has some amazing things in his kit that allow him to CC, heal, give energy back, but in a unique way, where he has to pay for it using other resources. And of course, you've got Nidus, who mechanically has all of his stacks and has really interesting things like that. So you can see that Warframe is slowly progressing into these kinds of characters that have the qualities that some of the characters characters in League of Legends have. You know, a little bit more complex, a little less Atlas-y, I guess you would say. Because, you know, Atlas, you just slide around and you punch things. And that's fun, and that's great, and that's dandy. But they're slowly moving to a point where the Warframe's a little bit more complex and a little bit more rich and have a little bit more to them, rather than just, I hit a button, I win. But that pretty much does it for my feelings on League of Legends. Let's go ahead and move into the next game. So from a much older game to a much newer game, we have Overwatch, and I think you guys have seen me open up loot boxes from this before, and you guys can kind of tell some of the things that I absolutely love about this. Now, this is the only thing on my list of like main games that you do have to have a buy-in for. So this is not free to play, this is a full price title. They have had a couple weekends where you got to play free, and that was all types of fun. But legitimately, Overwatch is one of those great games where you can jump into, blow off a little bit of steam, as long as you're not playing competitive. So we have Overwatch, and this, I think there's just a lot of depth in the characters. Well, I don't want to say a lot of depth into the characters, but all of the characters have backstory, and they're really, really charming. And it kind of reminds me of some of the characters in Warframe that they're slowly developing and slowly like giving you some like ties into. Really, really fond of like characters like D.Va, because she's an absolute bitch and I kind of love her. I kind of love her. Her just attitude and the fact that she's a little cocky and she's a little arrogant. She's got great skins. Like, she's got amazing skins. That's another thing that I love about this game, is the fact that literally you've got all of these cool skins that go along with all of these characters. And they're just absolutely fantastic. I'm a big fan. We've also got like Orisa. I've fallen in love with her too, girl. There's something just cuddly and sweet about her. The only thing that kind of like I'm hesitant about is because we do have like loot box rolls and all of that kind of stuff. Is that, you know, they've got a ton of skins that you can actually pick up from in-game currency. Now, we're going to talk about the financial currency stuff. You guys know I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about when I use these words. But legitimately, you get these loot boxes after you level up. And for each level, you have a chance to unlock, I think it's like 4 or 5 items. And sometimes you get in-game currency, sometimes you get skins, sometimes you get voice lines, sometimes you get sprays. As you guys know, I don't bind anything to anything, so legitimately, I don't use any of the sprays just because I don't pay attention to key binds. Just the binds that make me shoot things. That's all that really matters. Oh, and of course, one from Mama Lotus herself. We have the Symmetra in her Oasis skin. She's absolutely gorgeous, and it's things like these that really kind of make me go, Warframe? Actually, there's another one that makes me go, Warframe. Is it Devi? Which one is it? It is... It's somewhere here. Do I not have it? It's this. Oh, this makes me scream. Warframe? Is this Symmetra Prime? Is this like Symmetra Prime? Like, how does that go? Regardless, all of the characters are really lovable. And oh my god, I just realized we had Rel, and now we had Symmetra, and now we have Rel, and I love the fact that they're representing, you know, people from different backgrounds, and that makes me very, very happy. You know, we gotta represent people who are autistic as well. You know, we have people like Tracer who are from the LGBT community. Of course, we have people of different skin tones and different skin types from different parts of the world, not just, you know, African American people, but we also have people from Egypt. She's Egyptian, right? That's how that works. We also have people who are Hispanic. We have dwarves and apes and robots, so it's all fantastic. Everybody's represented in this game, which I am a big fan of. Again, much like the other games you've heard me rattle on about mechanics, I'm really, really fond of having very unique characters that do very different things. Like when they released Ana, the sniper support, where you would snipe your allies and heal them, or you would snipe enemies and you would poison them. Like that to me is super, super cool, and that was really unique and different and made me really pay attention to the game. Same thing goes for people like D.Va, which literally you have, you know, her mech suit, which acts one way, and then when they die, she jumps out and she functions as a different kind of character until she can get her mech suit back. I'm gonna be honest with you, this is what makes me a terrible, terrible Overwatch player. I have been trying for the life of me so hard to get play of the game with D.Va outside of her mech. So sometimes when I go into a mission, I'll like pick I'll pick like one of the other characters, like an offensive character, and you know, make sure that there's a tank on the team. And then I'll go back and I'll pick D.Va. I'll change it at the last minute to be D.Va, and then I'll run in, get her mech killed, and then I'll just run around for the rest of the match trying to get play of the game with her just in her little cute outfit. I'm like, look at me, I'm a little girl, you can't hit me. So let's go ahead and jump into the game. Maybe that's what I'll do. Should I try to do that? Let's see if we can make that happen. Yes, I got it. I'm excited. I'm excited. We're gonna see what happens. Someone picked Orisa, which I'm very, very happy about because don't change your hero. I'm gonna change my hero. No, I'm gonna pick Orisa. You be Orisa. Yes. I'm gonna pick D.Va. Did you see that at the last second? She was like, oh, you're gonna be a tank? And I was like, no, I'm not gonna be a tank. I'm literally gonna kill myself in a hot second. And that's what I kind of love about this game is so, like, to me, not serious. It's definitely just a for fun game that you can literally do things like that. One of the things I've been trying to get play of the game with Torbjorn without any turrets. I just want to use his hammer. That's all it is. I just want to hammer people to death. I just want a molten core, and I want to hammer people to death. And that's one of the things that I absolutely love about this game. I'm kind of scared that this Mercy is not going to let me die, which is going to be great on Mercy's part for not letting me die, but at the same time bad on my part because I legitimately just want to shoot things as a little girl. It's one of my dreams in life, okay? It's one of my dreams in life to just murder people as a little girl. Okay, we're running in. Come on, just get rid of me. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Believe in me. Yes! Here's where the dream begins. The dream begins now. This is what I've always wanted. Oh my god. And I don't know what it is. I legitimately don't know what it is, but I am super big into beating the crap out of Zarya. I don't know, and then Zarya killed me. Boo, that makes me angry. My team is probably like the worst D.Va ever. Oh, but I was so cute. That's what matters the most, is that I was adorable, right, you guys? Right? Woo! Made it. All right. I should probably actually act like a tank, but I kind of don't want to. Come on, somebody, anybody, take me out. I just want to be robot girl. Come on, are you? Oh, that was bad aim. Oh my god, I totally got lost. Anybody? Come on, robot girl me. Come on, get me. I found you, come on, take me out. Take me out, baby. Oh, this might be bad. Yes. Okay, run. Run real quick. Ooh, I get to be the girl now, but it's okay. Bastion might be coming after me to try to kill me. Bastion, don't hurt me. I just want to win. Oh, wait, what's happening over there? Yeah, that's right, Bastion. That's right, motherfucker. I killed you as a girl. Die. Oh, okay, this makes my heart sing. And the thing about these matches is they're so fast that legitimately, I didn't have to do any cuts or anything for this one. Mainly because of the fact that literally they're so quick. And I mean, I'm sure that was like the worst gameplay ever. And that doesn't show any. Ooh, take that. Yeah, that's right. That's right, eat it! I got too excited over there. Ooh! Come on! That's right, Zenyatta! Oh, it makes me so happy. It just makes me so happy to be a little girl running around the field just punching people. That's all I wanted in my life. So I'm gonna say that's pretty much it for Overwatch. Of course, I did not get play of the game, and of course, it was a Torbjorn that did. However, this is kind of like one of the games that I get to be silly in and not really take things too seriously. Again, I love the characters, and maybe that's what it is. This is really like the fun game where you just get to dick around a little bit, especially because I don't care about anything but, you know, being a terrible, terrible diva. Let's vote for Zari. I'm the worst. But yeah, Overwatch is tons of fun. However, I don't want to leave the game. I want to leave this game. Yes. There you go. Yeah, Overwatch is tons of fun. It's something that I don't take too seriously. I go through, I like dick around with skins. I try to level up against bots. And it's one of those things that's just a little bit lighthearted, and I love the characterization of, and that's kind of what harkens back to Warframe, is that they have some amazing, amazing characters that I'm very, very fond of. And I wish they would expand on those characters, because then maybe we could have something like the backstory of Overwatch that exists. Maybe we'll find that in the Plains of Eidolon, who knows? Regardless, that pretty much wraps up the 3 main games that I play when I want to take a break from work. And as you can see, we are back to Warframe, and that's mainly because this is kind of like the game that anchors me. This is the game that has all of the bits and pieces that I like from other games, and really solidifies why I like it so much. Like in Smite, we had all of the really cool convenience features that they have, where they have the God Builder and they have all of that kind of stuff. You know, here in Warframe, we have different loadouts, number one, which I never use. Y'all know that I don't actually use the loadouts, but we have the multiple tabs up top that let you really kind of like swap between builds fairly easily. Same thing goes with the weapons and all of that kind of stuff. Everything's really convenient in Warframe. It's really not that hard, as opposed to like things like League of Legends, where you have to kind of like build on the fly and try to like alter yourself to like fit the appropriate meta or whatever. I don't know how any of that fucking works. But speaking of League of Legends also makes me appreciate very much the trading system in Warframe, mainly because of the fact in League you have to grind for every little bit that you get. But in Warframe, at least you get the option to trade for plat if need be. You get all of these vaulted relics, which, you know, some people are not super fond of. They're like, well, we just should have access to this all the time. But here's the thing, you can use those vaulted relics, and because of the fact that there's rarity in the market system, you can use that to kind of like say, well, this is worth a little more plat. Then get yourself plat to either buy yourself characters outright or buy yourself new skins. All of that kind of like amazing, great stuff. And of course, last but not least, there is Overwatch. Newer game, but the characters are so amazing, and that is kind of like what I'm hoping for in Warframe. We're already seeing little bits and pieces of it already, especially with the past few quests, where they're really pulling certain characters to the forefront and saying, hey look, they have personalities. They're more than just people that you get quests from or people that you hand medallions into. They're actual things, and they're actual backstory to them, which I'm really, really excited to see, and I'm crossing my fingers to see more of in Plains of Eidolon. All of those games are absolutely fantastic. And like, I think one of the big things that I had noted from League of Legends is their character mechanics, and as we see, their Warframe is definitely progressing towards that as well, and that's what kind of gives me hope. I'm like, I see what these games have done, and I see what Warframe is doing, and I see the direction that they're going in, and that's why like Warframe is my long-term relationship bae. I'm like, okay, I understand maybe you're not always perfect. And you know, if I hang out with you and just you day in and day out, and you're the only thing that I play, yeah, I could definitely see how some people could get tired as fuck of you. You know, we'll be realistic. You know, there are some days where I'm like, all right, let's do my Warframe stuff, and then let's go like get some IP from League. Or let's go and get some loot boxes because, you know, Overwatch is doing an event and we got to get those exclusive loot boxes. You know, that's just the reality of it. I do play these games. You've seen the amount of skins that I've got. I don't know if you noticed, but my Ratatoskr on Smite was Diamond, which meant that I did play PvP enough to get him from all the way up to Diamond rank. Same thing with my Chunga and same thing with my Mercury. I really haven't played too much PvP beyond that. I think I might have gotten my Ao Kwang up to Diamond as well. I'm not 100% sure. Either I was trying to get him to Diamond or he is currently Diamond. One of those two things. regardless, I've played these games, and I've played these games on a fairly regular basis, so you know that, you know, it's okay to play other games. It's okay to not just solely play Warframe and expect that Warframe is going to fulfill every little bit of your gaming needs. However, like I said, at the end of the day, Warframe is the game that I come back to. Warframe is the game that I enjoy the most. The mechanics are great. The development team is great. For the most, I was gonna say the community is great, but I'm gonna say my community in Warframe is great. You know, I'm gonna be real with you right now. Don't go to those forums and don't go to Reddit, because that place just hurts. But yeah, there are other games that I do like playing. I like Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer. That is a whole lot of fun. Of course, that is a purchased game. Same thing for Awesomenauts. Awesomenauts is a really, really fun game, but I do believe that there is a purchase price to it. It's kind of like a platform MOBA. It's really fun and got some kooky characters in there as well. There are tons of things that I jump in and jump out of. And they all kind of remind me, after I'm done playing them, of why I like to come back to Warframe. So just know that occasionally I do like to take a break from Warframe, and it's okay if you want to take a break from Warframe too. Totally fine. Just remember that the development team is always coming out with new cool things for you to come back to if you do choose to come back. Hopefully, you know, you'll make Warframe your bae as well. We can all have a bae. Oh, this is gonna sound like a polygamous relationship thing. Anyway, I'm gonna stop this right now. So you've seen what I like to play. Let me know what you like to play in the comments below. I know there's a lot of people that like to play, it's not Paragon. I think some people like to play Paragon, but there's another one that starts with the P, or is it? I don't know. There's a lot of different games. Leave them in the comments below. Any referral links that I have, just in case you want to use them to get into any of the games that I'd mentioned, I'll leave them in the description box if it's appropriate. I don't know how that shit. You guys know I don't know how anything works, okay? I just hit the record button and I hope that everything goes all right. So I'm gonna leave that with you guys. Have fun, and as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch your body. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.